My channel Appopedia. I am Ratnapriya. So as I'm continuing my last lecture to this up to order management, so I leave you guys up to here, right, in the task 1. So there I discuss all these things, and according to the first task in according to the PDF, we done that. So now we have a second task. I will discuss this one. Along with this, you have to be complete this course, this sub model. You have to read this 2 1, and then you will able to understand this hands on. So as I consider myself as I completed this one, so I considered you guys also done with that. So now the second task is review a decomposition attribute for a technical product, create an object type of for a technical product, and create a technical product. So now you have to read all this up, and you will just get the understanding why we are doing these things. Read this all things and make sure you will understand all the structure of that product model. If you are still having the issue, just comment down. I will make sure that I will make the this understanding in the next lecture. So let's start. The first review, we have to review the decomposition tab attribute for a technical product. So first step is what we have to write in tab navigation bar and click the product. As you can say, product console, velocity product console. I tap that, and then next is under foundation, next to the attribute, click the search button. Under foundation, okay, now click the search button. Okay, I done that. In search dialog, you have to just write modern. Okay, just write it down, copy this up and paste it here, and just search it. So here it is. So now what they are saying, press enter and click the standard modem and review the pre-built-in modem structure. Okay, let's preview it and see. They are saying the topic. I'm so sorry. We have to preview the decomposition attribute. So just review that one, and you have to make sure that you will read the. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. You have to read this note as well to be get understanding. So for the attribute, we have, according to this note, they are saying for the attribute of any product, we have the code. The code is must be started from att underscore dc and whatever the code name you wanted to be keep. Like for the modern standard, they said ms, and it's all come under the uppercase only. So as you can see, we can review all this up, and then in the next side tab, we have applicable object. We have to get it down and make sure that if you are aware of this CPQ, then you will definitely understand this thing. But no worries, I will tell you. Applicable object should be checked this up. Product to object. It's all about product to object. This is the standard object. We have to check in up. If it is not checking, just to check. The next, the same thing they are saying, alert a product object is not set as an applicable object, attribute will not available for any object type or project, because this is the standard object. So we need to be get it up, because according to this product to object, we are able to see that attribute. Otherwise it will not available for any object type or any product. So next 8th step is click the X and okay, and on the modem standard and search attribute which return the product console. Okay, so just we have to be cross this up, this one out, and close this one, and we come with the dashboard of product console. So now next task 2, we will come create create an object type of a technical product. Okay, so first step, just read out all this. I will not read all these things. You will understand each and every line. It's so simple language. Okay, so next first step for the creating an object type is product console. Under metadata, next to the object, and click the search button. Okay, just go, you can see metadata object, press search, and we have to be search product 2. As I can say, this is the standard object, so we need to be go through the product 2. Just search product 2. So this is product 2, click on it, And next what they said in the sidebar, object type pattern is there. Object type, yeah, I clicked object type. Now they are saying review the list of the object type that display, and click the expand collapse section. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have to be see each and every object type. Just taking the review of you, because these are the pre-built-in object type we can see. And as you can see, the product base product is specific type, cloud service product, offer, discount. As I considered myself for the complete CPQ, and you guys also be aware of these things, because you are after CPQ only anyone can read the order management. So next they are saying to create a new object. So okay, at the top there is one button, new object type. So just write it on exactly the same thing. In the new object type dialog on the right, enter the following information. Okay, just write it down the same thing. Copy. In the name, you have to paste the same thing. And they said the parent object type, that these are the built-in parent object type. You have to be search base of base service specific type. Just copy and paste it here and search it, and this one you need to select. So these all come under the product object type only. And check is activated, and effective date is today date. Just keep your today date and then click the save button. Okay, now save it. The object type is created. Now it will come under the base is the product is. Now you can see we have under this service based service specific type. Now check and expand. Now you can see we have a modem CFS specified, right? So now the object type is created. The next step is in the object type list, expand and see. We already done that. We saw that. Now the next tab, attribute and front-end field. Okay, in the next side, attribute and fields. Yeah, it is there. You just read out. If you want to be get the explanation, you read out all these things. Now we have to there to click assign attribute, and now we have to assign the attribute in this object type. So we need to go into the any which attribute they are saying assign attribute at the right of the top. Yes, we have to. Now click on the new modem specific, then you have to click the attribute and fields. Now as you can see, I clicked on here and it's assign attribute and fields. Now we have to select which attribute to assign. Just see, okay, we have to verify that it is showing in the product 2 is there or not. It's not there. Let's check again. Okay, so now they are saying to checkbox for modem standard, whatever we need. Just before that we created a modem standard, right? So just check this up. Yeah, this is there, and then assign into here. Now click assign. It's assigned up to it. Now we can check here. Yeah, this is assigned, right? Now the next step is what? 14 number. The left side of that layout management, we have to go into the layout management. Okay, now in the layout, find the attribute property. Okay, after clicking on the layout management, we have to go into the attribute property. In the click add section, element in the composition. Let's go into the add section. Yeah, field and attribute. Then we have to add one more section in the decomposition. Okay, add section. Yeah. Now what they are saying for the name for name is modem standard. Just click modem, select modem. This is modem standard. Yes, here it is. Now sequence would be what they said for the sequence 10 and click save. Okay, just keep 10 and now save. Now next we have to be Now close this one, click cross and then okay, close it. Okay, now we have to back to the product console dashboard. Now close this up. And next, what they said, create task 3, create technical product. You just have to read all these things. They are saying you will create two new technical object, that is home hub 2000 cfs and home hub 3000 cfs, and this is the structure how we will create it. So now we have to go into the dashboard under product management, product, and then create a new product management, product plus sign, click on it and then keep the name object. Now the home hub having the parent object of which object type is model product specific. Okay, it's the modem cfs specific, and the product name is home hub 2000 cfs, and it's a product, so just select specification type product. No, they are saying services according to, so don't just, now you see, so don't go with your mind, just follow the exact thing whatever they are saying to do in the product code. Just copy the product code from here and just paste it here and save it. After saving it, it will come with the description and all these things, then you will fill it out. Just copy the description and let it save. It will take some time. Now product is created, let it load. So now it's came back, and then product description. Now what they are saying, status active and effective date is today. Okay, status keep active, check active, and then effective date should be today, and then save it. Now do not forget to save, okay, otherwise it would, the changes whatever you did now it will save, and it should look like this, just compare your product exactly the same. Okay, now after saving this one, it looks exactly the same. The new technical product is created. Now you have to left in the general cell. Okay, now we have to move to the attribute property. Now in the tab, left this general property, and in the attribute property we have to go. Now you can see this attribute we made in the first task, right, in the top, and then we added this one into this product and then to this one. Okay, yeah, the same thing they are saying in the fifth one that I already told you. Under decomposition attribute, click details next to the, okay, this one you have to click and then go, and then we have to check something changes they want. Take a, okay, now they are saying to check the attribute metadata. Now you can see the value type is text sequence 80, and you don't have to check any of the behavior, override behavior, overrideable behavior, don't check anything, just click save. Just take a look of this one. And then next 8 number is the upper right part, okay, right collar top. Okay, just reload the reload button, they are saying for the reload. Okay, now screen is reloaded. Now go into the debug fet, I went there. Now they are saying to check resize the resizing toolbox of the, okay, we have to resize it of the JSON attribute. Let's resize it. Now they are saying notice that JSON attribute field now display the attribute metadata that we created earlier. So whatever attribute you will create, it will directly come under this JSON attribute value. So just have a look on every attribute field name. As you can see, attribute display name, this is attribute display name is showing. I will just make sure, I will try to just figure out. You can see here it is attribute display, it is showing the attribute model in there. So whatever you will add in the attribute property, it will directly come under the debug mode in the JSON attribute. So exactly, just have a look, nothing you have to change it, you just have to be take a look and understand the JSON attribute, but and just check the values whatever you passes in the attribute properties, it is coming under this JSON or not. Just don't change anything in the JSON, it will hamper your next steps. So just in the next model, they just have closed this house hub 2000 CFL. I just close it. Now we have to create another product. The same thing, it's just exactly the same way. You have to click plus in the product left, right side, and then just copy the name of this next product. And the object type is the same because we are just creating under this object type only, and it should be the also the services. And click, just copy the product code. Now paste in the product code. Just notice that the product code is started from T. Okay, so just make sure that you will understand the product code, how they started. Similar way you have to start if you want to change your product code, but don't change in this way. You can try with your custom product and activities, not in this one. Otherwise the relevant result you cannot able to see it. Just paste the product description, active effective date. Just I will do in the fast mode and save it. Now just save this one. Do not forget to save. Click the save button. Now click in the attribute tab, and the same thing you have to do. Same thing we have to follow previously, the same part. Now you can see the product model is there, as it will take some. Now go into the detail tabs, attribute metadata, it will open, and just see the behaviors. So just check everything is correct and just click the save button. It will directly save it. Do not check any checkbox until unless the PDF is not suggested you to do. So exactly the same thing I did, and then switch to the Salesforce. Now we have to switch to the Salesforce from here. In the next, that's it. So up to here only we have the task 2. Now let's see what they are saying in switch to Salesforce. So after switching to the Salesforce, they are saying technical product are not orderable. So that's why they not be priceable, or we cannot able to order it. So that's why up to this task 2 is completed. Just make sure that you will take this screenshot and add into the PPT, that there is another PPT we have downloaded, right? So there you have to paste it and save it. After ending this sub model, you have that option to be upload the same thing in the next one. I will tell you in the further videos. So up to here, just be continue with this next lecture. I will bring this up in the next lecture with the next task. Till then, bye bye, stay tuned. Do not forget to mention any comment, either positive or negative. Just be feedback on my videos, and bye bye. Do not forget to subscribe my channel.